we suffer more in imagination than we do in reality. There you go.
Look at that, Gav.
At the end of the day, do it for long enough, suffering will be worth it. Good. Hola! You may be able to see, based on where I'm sat and outside, maybe while I'm driving, that I am not in my normal location. I'm not in the UK. I am in Palma, indeed, Mallorca, however you would like to say it. That's where I am. Les Español now. I speak Spanish now. I do not. Terrible. I am with my boy, Mr. Cameraman, Mr. Ayrton, who helped record the very first video. And I was just saying, I feel like recording a video. And in the process, I made a list, like I said, of video ideas. And one of the video names, the ideas, was enjoying your suffering or making use of your suffering. Is that right? Is that what it was called? How to make your suffering useful. Now, it's going to sound quite suffering. It's going to sound quite bad, quite dramatic, thank you. But take it as dramatic as you like. We all suffer in our own ways, particularly in our mind. You might not have to be suffering from the physical realm.
Don't worry, guys, you don't have to do torture to make this one useful for you.
Any kind of suffering that you have can be made useful. Now, whether this is you having digestive problems, you can use that as a time to go do some stretching or improve your diet. There's quite a few things there. Or if you're simply at home and you're feeling like you're making no progress because you spent the entire past 7-8 months grinding away, working every single day, doing all the things you think you need to be doing, working very hard, and you're still got no progress. That is suffering. And in my opinion, that is definitely suffering. Now, although I have also got the privilege to wake up every single day and do those things, when you're trying to change your life for the better, when you're trying to achieve things and you can see others maybe doing those things, it can be difficult and you can feel like you're suffering and you obviously become ungrateful, and it can be hard working for a long period of time and getting no return, no results. That's the universe. So today I'm going to briefly just talk about making your suffering useful. That is what this trip is making my suffering useful. As you can see, currently driving to a nice little village in the centre of Palma, wrapping off this little 2-day excursion. Like I said, I've been working non-stop since I got back from Thailand to try and change my situation for the better. And on numerous occasions, I've in fact had near breakthroughs where I thought my life would be significantly better and different in a matter of weeks, months. And still find myself set back, not just back to where I was before, but in a few cases, even lower down the spectrum. Making higher highs, higher lows, or higher highs and then a low, and so on. And in the process of that is a lot of suffering, as you can imagine. You think you're gonna make it? No, boom, taken away from you. That's a topic for another day. Losing it all and gaining it all, and so on. But it's in those moments, in the suffering, in the grind, in the 7 months I've had, that I've actually been able to make the most use out of all that pain. Because it's only when you're suffering that you truly learn things that come from suffering. Because you don't learn anything when it's going right. You don't learn anything when you're not suffering. When life's good, when you're feeling great, things are going your way, you learn, yes, obviously if you work hard and eat your protein, you're gonna get bigger and so on. But also, you don't learn the opposite. You don't learn from the sufferings. You don't learn from things. The most important thing is you don't learn about yourself in those moments. And making your suffering useful is the best way to grow faster than anyone else. Think about it like a way of an animal that is running for its life versus the animal that's chasing it. Now you could say the animal that's chasing it obviously is chasing for its life as well. That animal's got to eat. But in this life, the person who is hungrier is going to get it, no matter what. You're going to outwork the other person. At the end of the day, the only other person you should be thinking about is yourself and outworking yourself. Do that by using your suffering in a useful way. That pain is exactly the fuel you need. Now, I felt a lot of pain. I felt like a lot of desire for a break. I needed something to give me a boost and open my mind, let's just say. And that's what this trip is. I used the pain I feel from the setbacks, perhaps not being where I want to be, to acknowledge I'm feeling that way and think, what is going to help me? Pardon me, elevate. Lost right now.
Where have we gone?
I don't know, it's not on the map. We're just going to keep going.
Right,
I decided to book a spontaneous trip to Palma, initially solo.
So let's just show these guys. Bro, it just got us back on. Anyway, we thought we were winging it, but we're not.
Yeah, we're not. And I knew this trip would be good for me to remind myself what I'm doing everything for, because sometimes we need to see the light at the end of the tunnel. We need to just give ourselves a bit of a break, a bit of a change. And I'm gonna go right.
I know.
Well, I would go up the outside steps.
Good this way.
And in doing this, I'm allowed to give myself a breather from the environment, which is causing so much stress, is making me feel down, whether that's conversations with certain people, whether that's the environment. This has allowed me to see things like a Brabus boat. Seen a Brabus boat?
Brabus boat.
Brabus boat, pretty crazy, in my opinion. It's allowed me to see nice cars, yachts. Allow me to not be around certain people, certain environments, and allow my mind, time, and space to really think about the suffering and why I even feel like I'm suffering. Why am I suffering? Well, because I want a better life. I want to pursue something better. And what would you call that if I was to ask you that? Without, this is not pre-planned. If I was to ask you, what would you call that?
Call what, sir? Zoned out.
Suffering. Like the suffering I'm able to feel right now. What is it?
Building.
Building. Just the foundations. It's also a privilege. Something I should be grateful for. That's what I was getting at.
That's what I should have said. I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on. Told you guys, I'm still looking for a new camera. Right.
Please do this.
Now we're actually gonna stop.
This thing is taking us mad routes. It wants us to go down there. No.
I think we're gonna pause. Alright, we're back. Still lost, but rough idea where we're going. This is absolutely waffling, but
That is where we are.
the suffering of not knowing where this is on this map is allowing me the opportunity to experience unknowing mysteriousness.
See places like this, wherever we are.
No clue, but isn't this cool? You get to see this now. Wow. Suffering is always teaching. Suffering is always a lesson, and you can use suffering in many ways. Oh, I just want to go left or right. Left or right, guys.
We go right.
Whether you're tired, whether your mum's nagging you, whether a female is naffing you off, whatever it may be, it's always an opportunity to grow and learn. Hey, the map's caught up.
It's not.
That's still the wrong way. Oh, great. So this is frustrating. I am now suffering a lack of direction in a country and on a road. I have no idea where I am.
We take the next left, by the way, in about
Okay, maybe
100 meters.
It's evident. Suffering is the most useful thing, is what I've come to find this year. Because I know that there will be a time where I won't be suffering. And I know that all my suffering now will not be in vain. Because I believe it and I know it. And I know, the same way David fighting Goliath had a future ahead of him, I know so do I. And I know that I'm going to win every battle I come up against. I may fall, I may have skip in my step. Don't think I'm going down that one. At the end of the day, I know all my suffering will be worth it. Because for an extraordinary life, for your dreams, they will not come cheap, they will not come easy. Every aspect that applies, you have to suffer in order to change, get the things you want, achieve the things you want. And that is why suffering is useful. Yeah, it's useful. And I need to make use of it. So, like I said, in a way, I was suffering away in my room at home, grinding constantly, and part of me thought I didn't deserve to go for a little cheap time away because I should be somewhere I'm not meant to be. But the reality is, if 6 months ago things had gone right, I'd be in the same spot right now. I'd still be doing the same thing. So why not do it now? At the end of the day, this is cheaper than going to London. So absolutely.
And better roads.
And guess what? I'm gonna go back. Nothing will have actually really changed that much. But suffering will be a lot nicer. Because I realise I can make use of the suffering. And I realise I can find peace in it. Because we suffer only in imagination. Is what I'm going to start to end it on. I'm going to leave it with you on that note. We suffer more in imagination than we do in reality. All up in our mind. So whatever you're going through, whatever you're suffering with, understand that it's useful. And there are things you can learn from it. It can teach you things. Mr. Cameraman here likes to suffer in silence.
Fucking
Sure.
love it, mate.
He loves it. He has a lot going on. So whatever you're suffering with, because I know he has bigger fish when it comes to suffering, but him is the fish. He's still bigger than my suffering. There's always a worse position to be in as well. So if you suffer more in imagination, someone has got it harder than you. So what you need to do is be grateful and make the most of where you are and what you've got. Because it's most likely teaching you something. So guys, suffering is useful. Make use of your suffering. Enjoy the experience. Because no pain, no gain. It's quite nice to experience a bit of pain every now and then, isn't it? So, don't suffer in silence though. Just do
Because
something.
one day you'll have one of them.
Exactly.
Sorry, I had to.
Exactly. No.
That's a valid.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, right, Gav.
Wow.
Marcos.
So, suffer, be in pain, do what you gotta do. At the end of the day, do it for long enough, suffering will be worth it. You just have to believe it. So remember that. Be delusional. Because you're only delusional until it works.
Exactly.
You're only delusional until it works. On this car. So on that note, good time to peace out.
Wish us luck.
Just gonna pull over here. So, guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. And some of you guys are really enjoying these videos, so I appreciate you letting me know that. Por favor is please, or is you're welcome. I learned this one. You're welcome.
Bitte schön.
That's German, mate. Peace out, guys.